Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my favorite fall makeup products. So if you want to know what I use for the fall, that is my absolute favorite, check this video out. All right, so I have a decent amount of makeup products that I use. However, when I'm with the fall, because I'm still coming off from being kind of tan from the summer, I actually don't use too much, or I try to use a lot of natural products. So maybe by the time the end of fall comes, I'm using a little bit more, but it still looks like the same makeup as I did from the beginning of the fall, because I'll maybe put some extra bronzer on, just look a little bit more tanner, just because, like I said, I'm tan from the fall and I barely use any, or tan from the summer, I should say, and I barely use any makeup in the summer. So I'm just kind of trying to balance out from like the beginning of the season to the end of the season. And I'm kind of gonna jump a little bit back and forth, because there's some things I use with certain products, and some of the things that I use with more than one product, and I just wanted to show you guys like exactly what I use with each product. So first thing I'm going to start off with is my primer. So I love Yensa's primer, and I actually really like to use Yensa with Yensa. And my other favorite primer is Purlisse, and this one actually I use it as a makeup primer. It's actually this one just does not want to. There we go. Okay, so this one right here, it's primes your skin for makeup, but it's also a moisturizer, but I use it as a primer. So I use their moisturizer and then I use their primer as well for their foundation. So when I use my Yensa foundation, I use this toner. When I use my Purlisse foundation, I use this toner. And you guys, if you guys have been following me for a while, and for those of you who are new, I love Purlisse, I love Yensa. They're actually sister companies, and down below I actually have a coupon code for you. I've worked with for such a long time, and I can't get enough of them. They're amazing, and their products, I can't say enough about them. Their ingredients benefit your skin. So I'm gonna say this like I always say it, if you guys have not tried Yensa, if you've not tried Purlisse, you need to check them out. They are amazing. I just can't say enough about them. I just love all their products, and majority of the time, like all their makeup products, like that's what I wear. So you guys know I obviously love Yensa and Purlisse, but no, you guys really, honestly, if you have not tried them, you need to check them out because they are amazing. So I'm gonna go with Yensa first, because like I said, these are my primers, but I'm gonna go with Yensa. So I actually love their new Super Serum Silk Foundation. Oh my goodness. This foundation is absolutely amazing. It is very lightweight. It feels like it goes on. It just feels like your skin. It's just amazing. I feel like I'm not wearing any makeup. My husband has noticed a difference in my skin since I've been using this foundation. I love their other foundation, but this was my go-to for now. Like their other foundation is a little thicker for me. I mostly wear that when I want a heavier foundation, but 9 out of 10 times, this is the foundation I am picking when I want foundation. So I actually start off with, this is their light medium, and then this is their medium warm. So I actually probably will start off the fall with the medium warm because I am tan from the summer, and then the light medium is my go-to for all year round when I'm not as dark. And then if I'm super dark, I want to say it's medium's the next one. That one I have, but I barely use. But these are the foundations I use. Now I actually used to put my foundations with just my fingertips. I actually love, this is their sponge. I actually really love their sponge. So I will actually use this when I'm putting on that foundation. It's so nice. Like they have a brush. I've used their brush before, and there is a total difference. Like I just feel like I use the brush as if I'm gonna put it on again for a second time of the day, because like if I'm going out at night, I feel like I'm more like glammed up with the brush, and the sponge I feel like is more like really silky skin texture. It just really goes on really nice. But you guys need to try that foundation out. It's amazing, as well as the sponge. All right, now with Purlisse, I love their concealer, and I'm kind of bouncing off with this because after my foundation, I use my concealer. I have one in light and then I have one in medium by Purlisse. So this is their concealer, and I just apply it with my fingers. I do have a brush, but I actually really like to apply this with my fingers. First, dab it in a little bit and then use my brush, but I actually pair the medium with the medium warm, and then I pair the light with the light medium, just so I know whatever foundation, this is what concealers I am using. So the Yansa, I love their they also have a concealer, but I actually like using that concealer with their other foundation. I do like their Purlisse with the Yansa Silk Serum foundation, just because this one's a little bit lighter of a concealer, and I only really use it, like I use it on my eyes, and I use a little bit over here in my indents on my nose because I am a little red from my allergies, and I love, like, this is not only, it gives that like moisturizing natural look, and this concealer is really good. So if you haven't tried the concealer by Purlisse, which I'm gonna talk to you about another one of their concealers for something else that I use, not just to conceal on my face. So, but you need to check their concealers out. All right, so with my Yansa foundation, I like to use that a lot of the time on the weekends. I actually like to use my Purlisse BB cream during the week, especially like if I am staying home and I really don't, but I still want to use makeup, because I don't know, like I know, like if I'm just staying home, like I still like to get ready and I still like to just put a little bit of makeup on, just because it makes me feel better and get dressed a little bit, and it just makes me more productive than like not doing anything. So I actually like using Purlisse's BB cream. So like I said, I first use their primer and then I follow with their, I kind of go back and forth. So I have their Perfect Glow BB cream and I have their Ageless Glow BB cream. So I like both of them. So it's just whatever mood I'm in. The thing with the Perfect Glow BB cream, this one is just like more natural of a finish, where the Ageless Glow is more natural glowy coverage, and it also brightens, helps improve firmness, and reduces wrinkles. So majority of the time I'll use this one just because it a little bit more benefits me being older, where this one I'll just use if I know I might be going out that day. But I love these two BB creams as, you know, my everyday look. And then again, I follow with the concealers. So I start off with the medium and then I follow with the light when I get a little bit less tan from the summer. And then of course I forgot that I actually apply my BB creams now. I used to just do it with my fingers, but I actually now apply it with their sponge. So how cute is this? So their little sponge. It's kind of like the Yansa one, but I've never used sponges before I started working with Yansa and Purlisse, and I actually really like using sponges. So I will use the sponge. I just got another one. This one, that's why it looks a little bit cleaner. But yes, so I actually apply my BB creams with a sponge now. So you guys gotta check those out. And actually at Costco, they have a double pack of the Ageless Glow serums. So if you go to your local Costco, you can probably get one of those and try Yansa out if you really want to try them out. Okay, so next thing I actually have two bronzers. One I have for my everyday bronzer when I just want that like little tint of color, and then the other one I use majority for if I'm going out. So I'll still use obviously my everyday bronzer, and then I'll add the other bronzer later on if I'm going out that day. So of course it is by Yansa. It comes with a little brush. So this is their Sunlit Glow. It literally is like, just hits you. So it's cream. I've never used a cream bronzer before. I actually got this. It's so funny because I didn't hear about Yansa before. I actually used my Ipsy bag, and this was one of the products to pick out, and I actually picked it out and I was in love with it. Like I did not want to go ahead and like use this product up because I was like obsessed with it, but very easy. Like I said, never used a cream bronzer before, but just, you know, a couple of swipes and just a little three, and it just hits your face and it just it's that perfect glow. So this is really, really good for every single day. And then if I want to go out at night and I want to just freshen up my makeup a little bit, if I don't decide to put on, well, I'll first put on my Silk foundation. I've been using Iconic London, their bronzer. Now, theirs is got a little powder. Theirs is a little dark right now, but this is perfect for me. I use this in the summer and I just will continue using this in the fall until it just really isn't my color anymore. But this color is in medium bronze. I got this, I believe, maybe in a glossy box, I think. But I do love their products. So in fact, what I like about using theirs, and I will especially use this one with the start of the fall, is because I like to, like I said, pair makeup with makeup. And there's a reason why, because sometimes like I've paired makeup with other makeup and I'll be clumpy or spacey and it just does not work. And I know like certain makeup, the chemicals like really mix well together. So this is their liquid blush in Cheeky Coral. So I actually will start with this, if you can see, there we go. So this I will wear mostly for my everyday, but once I start getting a little bit more pale, I actually love Purlisse blushes. They are amazing. So this one's my favorite one. This one is in Petal Pink. So I have a few of them, but I love this pink one. So just, especially when I go out at night, this one's got that little pop of a color, so I'll just put a little bit on. It blends very well with the Purlisse and the Yansa foundation. And even sometimes if I want a little bit of color like on my eyes, I'll put it like a little bit here, as well as I've used this on my lips. It's just, I love their BB cream cheek color because it's for multiple uses. And actually, speaking of multiple uses, Purlisse sent me a PR package of when they came out with their new concealers, all their concealers, there's 5 different colors. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with all these concealers? Because obviously, like, I use the light and I use the medium as my concealers. Well, the fair is way too light for me. My daughter Riley actually uses my fair because she's a lot lighter than me. And if I need it for Isabella as well, she uses it too. And actually, side note before I continue with that, both my girls actually use the light foundation from Yansa for their dance. It's really nice for dance competitions. It goes on silky, you know you have makeup on, but then of course like it has the benefits of makeup as well. So they actually use that because they actually sent me a PR package of 3 foundations, and the lightest one was just a little too light for me, but I know like in the springtime, the one light one I can use. However, the other ones I just gave to my girls because like I said, they're lighter than me and they're just, I love, actually, I would rather have them use makeup like that that's beneficial for their skin, because even at a young age, you should start using really good makeup and skincare. So, you know, you need to get the benefits already from day one. But back to the PR package they sent me. So these 5 concealers, they sent me the numbers 2 and 3 I use. So the first one, it's really, really light. Like I said, I gave it to my girls. Number 4, I actually use, it's tan. I actually use tan as my contour. So I'll use that as my contour on the weekends. That's mostly when I do like a full set of makeup, or, you know, randomly if we do have something going on during the week. But this one, this is their deep one. And I don't know if you can see how deep this is. If it will show. Let's see. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze a little bit out. See how deep this is? That is super deep. I actually have been using the deep one, and you can see right now on my eyes, I have been using it as a cream eyeshadow. It stays all day, does not have that little like, does not have that little, see, look how dark, it's dark, but when you blend it in your skin, like this is what it looks like. So it actually looks like I'm wearing eyeshadow, but I actually blend this in. It doesn't get that little cakiness from, you know, running around all day. And for an everyday natural look, this concealer for a eyeshadow is amazing, because I try not to in the fall really do a lot of makeup unless I am going out. But yes, you should try this for sure for eyeshadow. All right, so I don't typically wear a lot of eyeshadows, but I will say that I do like to put a lot of eyeshadow on in the fall. That would be my season that I would use a lot of eyeshadow. Next would be winter, because I just like, I love all the colors of fall. So I am obsessed with Naked, Urban Decay. So I actually have every single one of their palettes, but I wanted to show you guys, like, I actually love to use their Heat palette in the fall. And let's see if I can get these colors for you. So I don't want to get the glare of the mirror. So here is the ones in the Heat palette. I just love, because their majority of them are browns. And I barely, like, they're used, but they're like barely used. And then I love their Cherry palette, because it has a little bit more of like the reddish brown tones in there. And then next I would have to say I love their Honey palette, which I just love this because of all the golden colors in here. And then the last one that I use is, I use their Naked palette, like the original one, like the mini, I think it's number 2. For like every day. Sometimes if I really just want like plain brown colors, but these are just the ones if I want like fun, like poppy colors. I actually use, this is their, I think this is one of their new ones. This is a Wild West one. So that's what this one looks like. So if I want like majority of like a little bit of blues and stuff in there, but this is really, really nice. I actually like using these palettes. All right, as well as from Melt Cosmetics, I actually really like using their Gemini palette. I'm trying to, just don't really want the glare with the mirror. So I love greens for the fall. So this stuff over here, like I really love these colors for the fall as well. So like I said, I don't wear too much eyeshadow, but when I do, these are the color palettes that are my go-to. I mean, they're, you know, obviously they're not expensive, but they're, you know, they are pricey, and I just, you know, use them when I, you know, go out. But yeah, those are my go-to ones. Favorite mascara, oh my goodness, by Kosas. Oh my gosh, this is the Big Clean. I cannot get enough of this mascara. This is my go-to for, I try not to use this for every day, because this really does make your eyelashes pop. This is basically my go-to for when I'm going out or in the evening. So there's the brush, a little curvy. This makes you look like you have eyelash extensions on, but I actually really like this mascara. So if you guys haven't checked this out, you should check this out. And then I have 2 lipsticks. This is like my go-to nude from MAC. So this is Cream Day Nude. I love this color. Simple little nude color, and I never seem to wear this in the summer or the spring. I normally like, this is my fall and my winter go-to lipstick by MAC, but I use it all the time. And then of course by Ansa. Ready? Like, which way does it go? This way? No, I was like, forgot. You pop it and then the lipstick comes out. So this is Free Spirit. I love this one. This is like their pinky nude. And I love, the thing I love about their lipsticks is of course I have every single one of them, but like this one's like my absolute favorite one that I wear every single day. This is so silky, it like glides on like chapstick. So normally all the time, like when I use my MAC one, I have to put some chapstick on and then my lipstick on, but this one I do not have to do that whatsoever. But if you haven't tried Ansa's lipstick, you need to. And I just love this little pop thing, it's really cute. So just an extra little bonus, but yeah. I swear I have like stock in Free Spirit because I use it all the time. All right, so that's all my makeup. And then just one other thing I just wanted to share with the nail polish I really love to use. So in the summer, summer's over. Well, actually no, technically, because when I'm recording this, like it's still technically summer, even though it's September, but it's September. So I'm in my fall mode. Once September 1st hits, I'm in my fall mode. Like I want to start decorating for fall, and it's like still in the 80s, and Paul's like, it's still summer technically till what, September 21st? And I'm like, yeah, but September is, you know, back to nude. So, okay, nail polish. Okay, I love using nudes, especially dark nudes. So the color that I'm wearing right now is actually by Smith & Cult. It is Forever Fades Fast. I actually really like this company's nail polish. It goes on and dries pretty fast. So they're actually, this is a really good, I have a couple colors by them, but this is a really good nail polish. And then my other one is by Nails Inc. I love their nail polishes. So I had, this one is a Rosé a Day. So it's like a little pinky color. So it's a little dual kit with the nail polish. And then this is like their top coat with some shimmer in there. And then I love this one for the fall. It's Nail Spice. It's their gingerbread scented set. So what I love about this one is I'll actually put either, I will do it one of each color, or I will put this one on my thumb and pinky, and then I will put this one on my index, this one on my middle, and then this one on my ring finger, just so you can kind of like get that like nice little ombre look. So, but I actually have one for the winter as well that I use, but otherwise, like I said, I use them by themselves, or I just, if I want, you know, a different look of different color polishes, I'll do that as well. So, but that is everything that I use for the fall. That is my favorites. Obviously, I use other things, but like those are like strictly like what I use for the fall, especially the eyeshadows and the nail polishes, strictly for the fall, strictly what my favorites are. But comment down below what you guys thought. What are your fall favorites? Do you guys use the same products as me? What don't you like about some of these products? I'm curious to hear. And of course, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so you know when I post videos, as well as my link down below, all my coupon codes, and you can follow my Instagram because I share a lot of stuff every day today, especially in the fall and the winter. Those seem to be like I've got a lot more things. I don't think, like in the summer I like show the kids in the pool a lot, and some people are like, oh, I wish I had a pool, and I will say in-ground pools are amazing. But side note, anyways, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.